Which celebrity would Gaz have in a threesome with Janet and him? I think maybe Kelly Brook.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Fern Britton.
What? Oh, Fern Britton.
Jodie Marsh. Jodie Marsh in her pants. Just squatting.
In his old flat, he has Holly Valance on a poster.
Oh, who is it? I remember. Gaz has... Pamela Anderson?
He has a picture of Holly Valance on the wall. I think I'm going to miss you most of all.
Holly Valance! That's it. Bollocks! I knew that. Gaz's favourite sexual position is doggy style. Or did he say... I can't say that, can I?
Ooh.
It'll be something with a stupid name like the Reverse Cowboy.
Doggy style. You've been the star of Here Bombs a Bride. Snappiest day in my life.
Wow, I know more than I thought.
Now for the final instalment of our Runcornian romance, and Series 7 began with tragedy.
Johnny died. He jumped the shark, but he fell in the water. It had him.
Oh, great.
I think the death of Johnny had a massive effect on everybody's path in the show.
When you're grieving, a lot of raw emotions come out. Shit. One of the things that happens when you're grieving is you get incredibly horny and you really want to be close to someone.
So the death of Johnny gave new life to a forbidden romance.
As Johnny's friend, I think you have a responsibility to, look after you so you're okay.
He missed his best friend, she missed her husband. They both wanted somebody, and the closest they could get is each other, I think.
If your best friend died and left his family behind, you'd want to be there for them. I just think perhaps Gaz should have kept his trousers done up.
I can't take my eyes off of you.
So I think it's all Gaz's fault. I'm not to blame. Lambrini, candles. Your cock is still in me.
And once again, it's Gaz's big mouth that lets the cat out of the bag.
Gaz isn't the most tactful of people, and his mouth always drops in the shit.
For example, if Janet just come in and told you that I know you don't love me and that I'm having an affair with Janet, things will just come out like Tourette's.
No, I haven't.
That's one for you.
I think Natalie secretly liked doing that quite a lot.
And that's one for you.
But this time, it's no one-night stand. Gaz and Janet are in love.
I can't leave you. I'm falling in love with you.
We're not meant to be together.
And after Donna leaves for London, there is nothing to hold them back.
You and me, Corinthian. The first episode in the new series was like a play almost, because it was just two people talking, and you see the cracks in their relationship straight away. No, I don't want to split up.
Well, neither do I, but we don't seem to be able to get past this.
We need to argue like me and Donna used to.
Do we?
It worked for us.
I think Gaz needs someone to keep him in line, and Donna used to do that.
On your knees and polish my trotters.
Yes, dear, and may I say, you have all the power, and you're in complete control of our relationship.
Because I think Janet's a real pushover, you know.
Janet, listen, I'm only saying this out of kindness, but you're a tiny, weak, pathetic little woman.
I think reasons for Gaz and Janet to be together are obviously number one, Corinthian.
You're right, son. We're family now. Yeah. Gaz wants a child really, really badly, and when he finds out he is Corinthian's dad, that elation... I've got a son! I've got to tell you! Oh, he pushed him towards Janet, and I've got to make this work. I want this to work, and I've got to make this work.
Janet doesn't realise that it's actually Gaz's son. She thinks it's Johnny's son, so there's that whole twist going on as well.
You're like a dad to Corinthian.
I am his dad.
I think that's not the only reason he wants to stay with Janet, but it's a massive reason.
He absolutely is in love with that baby.
But playing happy families didn't last long.
I think when Donna returned, I mean, you would have expected Janet to kind of be really put out, but actually she was just so thrilled to have her best mate back. She genuinely really missed her. We didn't realise the kind of... that it would rock the boat so much with her and Gaz.
Gaz and Janet have a proper little family, and it's really hard for Donna to watch that.
Well, when I saw you and Corinthian and Janet, I knew that you finally had what you'd always deserved, a proper family. I couldn't stand in the way of that. I had to leave.
Donna's had to settle with anything else she can to try and fill the gap that's left in her life.
Donna!
Oh, Wesley! Oh! I'm so pleased you're here.
Lovely Wesley. I love Wesley. Wesley Presley.
Will you grow up, Gaz? Wesley is a nice name.
Yeah, for a cartoon squirrel.
I think what should happen is that the two girls should not pick Gaz.
Southern shandy drinker, isn't he?
But Wesley, put me now. Flying without wings. Vote for Wesley. Slow motion. Dum. Yeah.
But, you know, the chemistry between Donna and Gaz is something that you just can't deny. You can go halfway around the world and it still brings you back to Gaz and brings you back to Runcorn.
And before long, Gaz was up to his old tricks.
Maybe I should set her up with someone.
Well, whatever you do, Gaz, just don't end up having sex with yourself. Sex with yourself. Sex with yourself.
And as if your boyfriend cheating on you wasn't bad enough.
About halfway through the series, Cher's got appendicitis.
Wesley, come with me! Wesley, get Gaz! Wesley, come with me!
Poor Janet. So, Janet comes back from hospital.
I don't think anyone's here.
Where's Gaz?
And then all the truth comes out about where he's actually been.
I was round the flat shagging Donna.
How could you do this to me?
He was my husband first.
Baby, just making sure everything's all right.
Janet, Wesley, we just had a sleep, you know, for old time's sake.
The end of the episode culminates in me and Janet asking Gaz to make a decision. I love him too, I always have. What are we going to do? We can't go on like this. This isn't fair on any of us. Is it going to be, Gaz? Is it going to be? And that is where we are at the moment.
But one thing is certain. It's going to be an explosive final episode.
This love triangle, it's not a fairy tale story.
But I think whatever happens between these three, they've enjoyed every minute of it.
So depending on who the public vote for, that will be the ending of the show.
I know who I want Gaz to be with, but I can't tell you, because then I'd have to kill you.
I just hope that it is a happily ever after, and finally we end up with Gaz and somebody.
Whichever girl Gaz chooses at the end of this is going to throw everything up into the air.
Such a tough one to call.
It would shape the future of 2 Pints completely. Oh, God, what have we done?
I think this is once and for all, and the viewers decide, and that's it, they stay together.
I think it's a really big, important decision, and I hope the public realise that.
So who's it going to be?
A happy ending awaits. Janet or Donna. It's your choice.
Oh, quite the night for newbies here on BBC 3 tonight, and another 2 on the way. It's the latest brand new episode of Family Guy up next. And not only that, but it's followed later by the latest brand new American Dad. That's tonight at 10:20.
Some other